Hey guys, welcome once again to One Coin Only, and in this series we're going to teach you how to play The Legend of Zelda in the NES. Now for the first lesson we're going to teach you how to get the silver sword before you do anything, and that includes your very first dungeon. So we're going to load up here now. We've got a game ready to go, Coin 0. Now this is the main overworld screen. What you first need to do is enter this little entrance here. You'll meet an old man who will give you a wood sword. We're going to need this in order to cover a few objectives. So fantastic. Now in order to get the blue sword, to meet the old man to get the blue sword, you need to have 5 heart containers. Now currently we only have 3, so all we need to do in order to get the next 2 heart containers is grab a hold of 4 bombs. Now the good news is that often these enemies will drop bombs randomly. However, it's a case of Murphy's Law. Whenever you need bombs, they're never available, and when you don't need them, they seem to be plentiful. So we're going to do this a slightly more inconvenient way just to be safe today, and we're going to go to the closest shop that sells bombs. Now along the way we're going to grind all these enemies for rupees. All we need is 20. They are quite cheap, and hopefully we get a bit of currency along the way. Now if this is the first time you've played The Legend of Zelda, the flashy rupee is worth $1, I guess, so to speak, and then the blue ones are worth 5. So as you can see, we've already got 8 rupees there now, thanks to a nice shiny blue rupee. These enemies are good. Make sure you take your time guys. I am rushing a little bit just for the sake of the video. You're going to have to avoid all sorts of enemies, projectiles, as you go along the way. It might take you a few tries, you might even die. Don't let that worry you. Just get comfortable with everything, guys. I'm still taking you to the quickest way to get the silver sword. Now as you can see, we've got a lot of drops there. Only need a handful. There you go, we've already met our quota. So we can just pretty much carefully avoid everything now and get to the very first shop. But I'm just killing a few things in case they drop a heart container. So this screen here, make sure you avoid all these guys early on, because they take a couple of hits total and they usually move very, very quickly. So it's best to leave the blue ones alone until you do get a silver sword. And again, we don't need to attack anything at this point anyway, so we can just carefully go to the store, which is on this screen. And again, be careful here, take your time, because everything does move very, very quickly. And here we go, we're going to purchase the bombs, we're all ready to go. Now we do have to backtrack first. My apologies guys, but the first heart container is back where we already were. This is part of the game. Only a few screens back over to the left. There we go, got another heart drop there, fantastic. Always feel more secure when I get some health. Alright, I think, is it this screen now? No, it must be one more over. Alright. So this is a secret wall here, guys. Now you can experiment as you're playing this adventure in your own time. There's lots of hidden secrets and things like that. But this is the first one I used to get the heart container. So now we've got 4, we only need 1 more. So we're going to, again, go back the way we can, and we're going to follow the perimeter around the side. It's just the easiest way for me not to get lost. If you start going inland on the map, some sections will confuse you, and some sections in this game also look very much the same. So early on, I like to follow the perimeter around, and then I know I'm not going to get lost. So back up this screen. So all we have to do now is get 1 more heart container. It's pretty simple to get. It's just hidden behind another rock, block, wall, whatever you want to call it. And again, take your time in this bit, guys. I am rushing it a little bit. As you can see, I've only got 1 health left. But again, I'm just trying to do this video as quick as I can. But you can pause it, follow it as slowly as what you need, guys. Let me go around this side too. Very careful. See, I do have to be a bit more careful here now. Alright, we're good. That was... Alright, be careful here. Everything makes sudden movements, moves very, very quickly. Alright, we blow up this wall, get us another heart container. There we go, so we've got a total of 5 now, and all we need to do is go to the section where the silver sword is, collect it, and then that's it for this tutorial. So you can go back, watch this as many times as you need to, follow the paths I'm taking, but as I said, as long as you don't die, this whole system is incredibly quick. Oh, I wish something would drop a health for us now. We're cutting it pretty close now. Staying on edge right here. See if we can get a health drop here. There we go. It's bought us some time, hasn't it? Also, we're just passing here, just so you know, in one of these bushes here, there's a 30 coin secret as well for whenever you're playing on your own. You'll need the blue candle to get that, by the way, but we're going to show you how to get the blue candle in another video. And we're just going to follow this across one more time. Make sure you watch this video, follow the path that I followed. And here we go, just carefully looking out for these dudes here. Forgive me, I'm not a purist, I don't know the names of all these enemies, even though I know how to play this game very well for the most part. Now, we're just patiently waiting for this guy to go past, because he'll pretty much kill you with one hit. So, it is a little bit of a pain having to wait for him, but trust me, it's a necessity. He should start walking down soon. No, he's gonna... There we go, we're good. And here we are, we're in this door. And we've collected the silver sword. Now you're ready to do dungeons, take on harder enemies and everything. And we've only been playing the game for a few minutes. So I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks once again for joining us to One Coin Only. We're going to be doing another Legend of Zelda lesson very, very soon. And as always, guys, if you like what we do, please share, subscribe, tell your friends about us. And we will see you next time.